Stop scrolling right now because this list might actually change your anime brain chemistry in under 10 minutes. These are not just movies you watch once and forget while eating ramen at 2 a.m. These are anime movies that hit emotionally, visually, and spiritually like a perfectly timed final boss theme. If you have ever said, anime is just cartoons, this video exists to politely and aggressively prove you wrong. From virtual pop idols to psychological spirals that live rent-free in your head, this countdown is stacked. Grab your snacks, charge your phone, and emotionally prepare yourself because we are counting down 5 essential anime movies every fan has to see. Coming in at number 5 is Belle, and this movie is basically Beauty and the Beast meets the internet, trauma, and a fire soundtrack. Belle follows Suzu, a shy high school girl who struggles to even speak in real life, but becomes a global superstar singer inside a massive virtual world called You. Think of You as social media if it actually looked cool and amplified every emotion to anime levels. Inside this world, Suzu becomes Belle, an idol with millions of fans, but the story really kicks off when she meets a mysterious, violent user known as the Dragon. Instead of fighting him, Belle feels connected to him, and the movie slowly reveals that both characters are dealing with deep emotional scars. Director Mamoru Hosoda uses music, color, and digital spectacle to talk about grief, self-worth, and finding your voice again. Belle hits hard because it feels modern, emotional, and painfully relatable in the age of online personas. At number 4, we have Spirited Away, the movie that introduced countless people to anime without them even realizing it. The story follows Chihiro, a scared and whiny kid who accidentally wanders into a spirit world where her parents get turned into pigs. Yes, pigs, and no refunds. To save them, Chihiro must work in a bathhouse run by a witch named Yubaba and learn how to survive in a world full of gods, spirits, and walking nightmares. What makes Spirited Away special is how it quietly teaches courage, responsibility, and growth without ever feeling preachy. Every frame looks like a painting, and every character feels weird in the best possible way. This movie is pure Studio Ghibli magic and remains timeless even decades later. Sliding into number 3 is Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time. And yes, that title is still wild. This film is the emotional finale to the rebuild of Evangelion series, and also a therapy session disguised as giant robots. Shinji is completely broken after past events and must once again face his father, the end of the world, and his own self-hatred. If Evangelion is about depression, identity, and human connection, this movie is the final answer sheet. The action is insane, the visuals are jaw-dropping, and the emotional payoff hits like closure you did not know you needed. This is not just an ending, it is a farewell to one of anime's most influential franchises. At number 2 is The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, a movie that rewards patience and absolutely destroys expectations. Kion wakes up one day to find that Haruhi, aliens, time travelers, and espers are all gone from his life. The world feels normal, quiet, and honestly terrifying if you know the series. The movie turns into a mystery about choice, regret, and whether an ordinary life is actually enough. Kyoto Animation delivers stunning visuals and some of the strongest character writing in anime film history. This movie transforms Kion from a passive observer into a fully realized protagonist. Finally, at number 1 is Perfect Blue, the movie that politely asks if you are mentally prepared and then ignores your answer. Perfect Blue follows Mima, a pop idol who quits singing to become an actress, only to slowly lose her sense of reality. Fans turn obsessive, roles blur together, and Mima starts questioning who she even is anymore. Director Satoshi Kon crafts a psychological thriller that feels unsettling, intimate, and disturbingly realistic. This movie influenced countless films worldwide and remains terrifying without relying on cheap scares. Perfect Blue is not comfortable, but it is unforgettable and absolutely essential viewing. If you made it this far, congratulations. Your anime taste just leveled up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for loving anime, and thank you for surviving this emotional roller coaster. If you enjoyed this list, drop a like, subscribe for more anime content, and ring that bell like it owes you money. I'm out for now. See you in the next one.